Hello there. What's happening, people? Yeah, I'm in the middle of moving house at the moment, so things are a little bit crazy for me. But I thought I'd do one of these while I had a bit of time to kill. So here we go. A little bit late in the game on this one, but I've been following the old Pewdiepie drama at the moment. If you don't know what that is, if you not on YouTube much, then basically this lad Pewdiepie, Felix, he's got a YouTube channel. He's like just insane. He's got like 50 million subscribers. Crazy, but yeah, he's a funny lad. I like his videos. Not all the time, but now and again, you know. What he's done is basically just he basically went on. Well, he went onto Fiverr and he paid these lads on Fiverr to hold up signs saying "Death to the Jews," basically, because he wanted to see how far people, what's the most you could get away with on Fiverr, for a fiver, which is interesting. It's fair enough. I mean, you got to remember, like, this lad, he makes a shit ton of money off YouTube, and it's just him doing, videos. I mean, he's on like obviously on like a crazy ride, so he you're gonna go a bit nuts. He's probably a little bit, he's a bit wackadoo, isn't he? Uh, which is fair enough. I fully support that, but yeah, he's I don't know if he's asked really if about being. I mean, he's had some show cancelled through Disney or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, he's a bit of a naughty lad. So I watched his response video, which was basically him sort of giving his reasons for it and apologising and all that kind of stuff. And like, I mean, he was kind of sincere, I guess. Uh, but yeah, like, I mean, I think he's funny. I don't quite know why he went for the Jewish thing though. Like, I don't know. I don't quite get that because he was, I'm reading this story about him basically, and it's saying he had a man dress up as in a Jesus costume and say Hitler was right, dressing up in a German officer's uniform, ironically using swastikas and images of Adolf Hitler, saying the Jews have found another way to fuck over Jesus, a reference to the anti-Semitic idea that Jesus was killed by the Jews rather than the Romans. Like, I, I don't know why he's gone for that angle though. Like, I mean, it's a bit of an obvious. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit played out, really. I don't know if he has got an issue with. I mean, he doesn't seem like a racist, but who the fuck knows, basically. But you can't really say that sort of stuff without expecting people to see it, especially when you know what the fuck's going on, PewDiePie. You know what you were doing. You knew that shit had like caused loads of stuff. There's no way you could say like, oh, I didn't think they were gonna do it or whatever, and you still pressing the like the Jewish stuff. Like, I don't know, it's a bit of a dickhead move, really. But on the other hand, what the fuck, it's kind of funny, I guess. Um, but yeah. So that's about it, really. That's about the only interesting story that I've been looking at so far. I mean that was like 5 days ago. This is like a week ago. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening now. Um, what else is going on? What else is going on? There's more Donald Trump shit, but who the fuck? Like, who cares about that now? Uh, this is quite an interesting one. Um, old Tony Blair's back in the game. Well, not that he ever left, but uh, yeah, when was this? So this was a few days ago now. So Tony Blair has called on British people to change their minds about Brexit. Oh man, he doesn't look well. He does not look well. Former PM speaking of the pro-European group Open Britain said voters had decided on a referendum without knowledge of the true terms of Brexit. He said that As the terms of the UK withdrawal from the EU become clear, it is voters' right to change their mind. He continues, our mission is to persuade them to do so. Like, how can you trust him? Like, how can you trust anything that he says? Like, what? Oh, he's so creepy. He's such a creepy dude. This is not the time to retreat, indifference, or despair, but the time to rise up in defense of what we believe in, he says. Now, the thing is, right, basically, the reason people wanted to get out of Europe with the whole Brexit thing was because of, like, guys like him, you know, like, it was just to say fuck you, basically. So they're idiots. Like, why should we listen to anything like he says or do anything, you know? Does he really want us to leave Europe because it's in our best interest? Is it because he loves us and, you know, and all that kind of stuff? Is it really, Tony? Is it? I think the guy's full of shit. Indeed, even the term hard Brexit requires an amendment. The policy is now Brexit at any cost, he said. Our challenge is to expose relentless socialists. This guy doesn't give a fucking shit. Right, what's Nick Clegg? I agree with every single word of that. Oh, do you, Nick? You go fuck yourself as well, you prick. However, not all viewers viewed Blair's speech as a success. Many on the left said they questioned the former leader's tone and asked why he felt the need to speak up now. Yeah, Tony, why do you need to speak up now? Caroline Lucas says Tony Blair's speech was staggeringly unhelpful as he is a fully paid up member of the establishment. You know, that's right, Ned. That's right. Here we go. Caroline Flint MP. Tony Blair's plan for a 2-year campaign to overturn the EU ref is no way forward. Respect the results. Fight for the best deal. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I don't know if like they just want to like throw their oar in. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's like a real thing anymore. But anyway, enough of this. Alright, okay, I'm out. I'll do some more serious stuff and get back on it when I've moved house and I'm all settled. Other than that, you just take care out there and peace out.